Gonna do something I hadn't tried in a very, very long time. You know, where everything's going on right now, so a lot more time to do stuff, I guess, right? So, tortillas, homemade from scratch tortillas. Haven't done this in a very long time. I found a good recipe on YouTube, of course. So, one main ingredient I don't have yet, and that's some sort of animal fat. In this case, I'm going to cook some bacon and get the grease from the bacon and use that as one of the ingredients. So first I got to cook some bacon. Win-win. Get to have some bacon and use it for my recipe. So now we have our bacon grease. I'm gonna put it in a bowl and strain it out a little bit and get my 3 tablespoons, or is it teaspoons? Need to double check the recipe. So now I have my bacon grease. It's just a little over 3 tablespoons because I didn't, I'm gonna have to filter it out a little bit, get some of the stuff out of it, but so this is the ingredient that I needed, and we're ready to go. So now the actual work starts. I combine my dry ingredients with the fat, and then add water, and then mixing, and it's pretty straightforward from this point on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have 2.5 cups of flour. You need it's hard to get stuff right now in some certain things, certain ways. So we got self-rising flour. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. I think it's gonna be fine. It should be fine. So I'm gonna have 2.5 cups of this, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then our grease, and we'll start working here. Two and a half cups of flour, teaspoon of salt, we add our bacon fat, move this together. So we add our bacon fat, now they have this mixed up a little bit. We're going to add our water. This bowl is not big enough. I realized that a minute ago. So let's incorporate this water, and it'll drain. It'll hopefully suck up this water. It feels right. Feels like it's getting somewhere now. I had to put in about almost like another half a cup of flour to make it. I think I may have put too much water. So, but now it feels like it's actually getting where it needs to go. So I knead it for another 4 or 5 minutes to get everything together, and then I let it rest for 10 minutes, and then we're close to actually doing something. Hopefully it'll rise like it says it should. I think the only, if there's going to be a problem, it's going to be something that I did wrong, because I think all my ingredients are good. Now, what happened here, I ran out of disk space. I didn't realize it till afterwards, after I hit stop record on the second part. And I didn't get the part of me molding the dough into balls, and then take the balls and spread them out and try to make the tortilla shape. I don't have, I had a rolling pin, I don't have a tortilla press, which I bought one, so the next time I'll hopefully have better luck. I think I put a little too much flour, because every time I'd stretch them out, they'd go right back into place. So I'm gonna fix that, but I missed this part just because I ran out of disk space. Rookie move, I know, but I am a rookie, I guess. So now what we're going to do is go straight into me putting them on the grill, and the flavor came out good, but we'll get into that. Okay, our pan is hot, so let's put it on. But what we want, well, A, what we want is for it to work right. B, I need a spatula. What we want is that. See how it's bubbling? We want it to bubble up. It's looking good. Do about a minute on either side. Oh, it looks like it's coming up. I'm getting excited here. I think we may have pulled it off. The shape isn't great, but that's another problem. That's another problem for another day. The dough is the big part. It's not right. I think it's because it's uneven. The edges are thicker, which is not good. See how this is burnt and then this is light. It didn't cook right. The bubbles are good, but I think the other one I need to make sure it's completely flat. I think that one burned a little bit. The comedy of errors here. I'm fighting with the, even the camera's crooked. I'm fighting with the smoke detector because the smoke is coming up. This Kamal is burning a little too fast, and the pieces are just getting stuck too easily. So I'm going to switch to the no stick pan, see if that helps. I think I'm close. They taste okay. They're burned, obviously. So hopefully with this pan, it won't burn, and we'll see. I rolled out that last one, and I think it actually, let's do this. It's messy, but it's round, which is sort of what I'm looking for. It tastes right. It's just a little bit burned. Oh. First 4, sacrificial. This thing can make up to 16 in one little batch. So 4 isn't going to be the end of it. It's just the 2 of us eating them. We won't be able to eat them all anyway. It tastes fine. A little bit of butter, maybe some cheese in it. I think it might work, but we gotta get the process of cooking it right, and hopefully the smoke alarm will go off again. It's bubbling through here. That's good. It's moving. No stick is the way to go. The shape, it leaves much to be desired, but I think that's the least of my worries right now. This is what I'm looking for right here. Little bit of brown spots here and there. A nice rise in the dough. I'm in the ballpark. I just have to dial it in a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call it right there. I think I ballparked it for the most part. I think post-mortem, I think thinner, smaller balls, thinner balls, and I need to get a tortilla press. They're kind of hard to come by because everything's going on. Amazon deprioritizes shipping like this, which is understandable. So I'm going to continue to make them. I think I got the ballpark at least. So let's call it a B minus. So hot. Oh, who'd have thought the thing I took off the heat was going to be so hot? So there's our tortilla. It's not in focus. Put it above my head. Don't drop it. There we go. So there's our tortilla. It's not a loss, but it's like a B minus, C plus.